An iconic British fighter aircraft comes to BeamNG. It's the Supermarine Spitfire mod. This World War II aircraft has been brilliantly recreated. It's got guns that work and it flies surprisingly well. Here it is, the Supermarine Spitfire. This was Britain's main fighter plane along with the Hurricane during World War II. You might be wondering why we've got a US Army Air Force livery on here. Well, this Spitfire Mark 9E was flown in the 309th Fighter Squadron based in Italy, and we're going to be flying in Italy today in BeamNG. Couple of cool features: the canopy actually opens and we've got guns. I think they're there on the wing. Yep, whoa! And we're going to try and destroy something with those a bit later. The cockpit hasn't been modelled, unfortunately. It's just an empty shell, but I think the rest of the model makes up for it. We've got some cool camera views, like here over the engine, and here on the tail, and here on the wing. Down the bottom left, you can see my Xbox controller. That is what I'm using to control the aircraft today. You can also use a keyboard, but it's much more difficult. Now, this thing, it has a V6 engine noise, I think from the Pessima, which is a little bit weird. So as we head out onto the runway here, we're going to try and line up, and I'm going to show you how to take off. Okay, we're lined up. This thing actually has a V12 in real life, a Merlin engine. If you rev it up, but then you've got to hold the rudder to make sure you don't spin out, full throttle, and we're off. Now, it's right D-pad on the controller to put the wheels in, and it climbs amazingly. The Merlin engine produced over 1,100 horsepower. It's brilliant at climbing fast to intercept bombers. Now, in BeamNG, this thing should have a top speed of about 205 miles per hour. It's much faster than that in real life, but BeamNG, it's not the best for air physics simulation. It's not too bad. Right, let's go for a bit of a stunt through here, see if we can make it through. We're hitting the water slightly. Whoa! We made it through trees! Whoa! On the right, we've got our airspeed in knots, and this thing controls amazing. We can do, look, barrel rolls. Whoa! Can we do a loop-the-loop? Here we go. We're going to try. I think, yep, we're doing okay. This thing does have flaps, but I haven't had to use them so far. Yeah, easy. I don't want to try it, but let's try and go through this tunnel. This isn't going to go well. Oh, and we're on fire. Wow. So pretty good wreck right there. It does have a J-beam. So we're going to do a landing attempt now. I'm going to put the flaps down. You can see they've come out very slightly there. They're not huge flaps on this thing. And then gear down. Oh my goodness. Now I've got to use the parking brake to slow us down. We're going pretty fast. Parking brake on. We're hovering over the runway and... I think that's a success. What? The propellers come off and the tyres have burst. Oh dear. But yes, it is possible to land this thing. Let's go up again and do a bit more stunt flying. You can really appreciate the beauty of the Italy map from up here. And this, it does sound good, doesn't it? It's not a V12 Merlin engine sound, but the V6 does a good job of recreating it. Whoa! That's close! Whoa. You can fly upside down quite well. The engine does starve of oil, but it doesn't really stop. In real life, the carburetor used to have a problem where if you went upside down in the plane, the engine would cut out. But they seem to have solved it with this mod. Look, we've got kind of smoke coming out the back, but that's about the only effect. Okay, right bumper button to attack. We're going to attack the... Whoa! We're attacking the castle. Get out of the way. Oh, I can hear the little bullets landing on the castle there. Back on the runway, I've lined up some B-25s, another awesome plane mod for BeamNG. We're going to try and destroy these with the guns and see how effective they are. Okay, we're going to go relatively slow. I'm trying to slow down anyway. Here we go. Fire! There's bits flying off. Oh, I think we got some of them. I saw bits fly off the aircraft. Wow, look at the damage. That one's been destroyed. This one we didn't hit. This one, wow, wheels have come off, engines fall off. The back has completely... How did that happen? The tail got completely ripped off. Unfortunately, the only way to have dogfights in BeamNG is in multiplayer. The AI simply cannot fly planes. This is a brilliant way to get around the map quickly. I don't think it's going... What does it say? It says 170 knots. I think it's faster than that. Okay, here we go under this bridge in this town and pull up. Can we make it over the mountain? Come on. Yes, we can. This thing is... The engine's brilliant. So powerful. You can do nearly 90-degree climbs. Oh no, over-rev risk. You don't want to over-rev this thing, otherwise the engine blows up. Whoa, not looking where I'm going. Okay, we can just fly through trees, apparently. Come on, let's see if we can do it. Up this mountain. Come on, come on, come on. Yes. Wow. That is brilliant. And upside down. Yay. Over the dam. Oh, no. Oh, no. Losing control. Oh, so using the rudder does make it lose control slightly. Let's finish off by seeing if we can jump off this mountain without hitting anything and take off successfully into the harbor below. Right, we're going to build up the throttle and over this rock. Oh. Yeah, wow. That works. The wheel's all wobbly. We can put it in. There we go. Yeah, that worked. This is a free mod on the BeamNG forums. I'll link it below, as well as the B25 Mitchell mod, which is on the repo. If you'd like to see another aircraft mod, it's of a brilliant helicopter, click the video on screen right now. And I'll see you soon for some more simulator adventures.